I can tell you that.
She's been pushing for more girls on the show.
I'm the only girl that shows up most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time.
I'm the only girl.
No, we won't say all the time, but most of the time.
That is terrible.
Very often. Okay.
Serious, you gotta say it to the
I'm saying it to the camera.
Terrible. We have here the Asheville, the Blue Ridge Roller Girls, and their team name is the Candy Apple Razor Blades, is what they are.
Whoa,
because
that sounds bad.
They are sneaky and mean.
I don't think I want to mess with them.
They're sneaky and mean, and they are very tough. And do you see a roller skate over there by you somewhere?
Oh, here it is.
Here it is. Hand her that roller skate. Pick that up. Pick that up and slam that on the book that's sitting there.
How about if I slam it on the PZN?
No, don't slam it on the PZN.
You want to slam it on the book?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you see what a weapon alone that's a formidable thing, is it not?
Well,
it's a roller skate on steroids, isn't it?
It sure is.
Yeah, and that's and.
I'm impressed.
And just before you came, see these paper dolls here?
Yeah.
They were used to give an explanation of how it's scored, how the game is played, and everything.
And where in town do y'all compete?
Our next bout is on August 27th. That's or 26th. Sorry, that's a Sunday. Yeah, we've already given the close up. You can just look at it. But it's,
do it again. There's some new viewers by now.
That's true.
Yeah, because we probably have thousands more different viewers now.
But it's 8 o'clock on a Sunday. It's actually our third. Well, gates open at 7,
okay.
but it starts at 8. And it's our third public bout, and we're really excited about it.
They look bad on here.
Missing a tooth.
Yeah. They
Mischievous.
They're
let's see.
Show
I haven't
no
looked at
mercy.
that. There's more of them on there. There's the girl without the
no
tooth.
mercy.
they're bad girls.
They're in class.
Yes, back to cruel. They're not at all representative
Show no
of how we
mercy.
really are.
And they've got the teacher tied up and an apple stuck in her mouth.
Yeah.
And one is making paper dolls, and one is drawing
A dead ref.
a dead ref.
Yeah.
I see. And the other one is shooting me with her BB with her
Yeah. Slingshot.
slingshot. Yeah.
It's really funny for me because the day after the bout is a Sunday. The Monday after is the first day that the kids come back to school. I'm a teacher, so for me it's really funny that.
And
it's
how
all
many
an act
of them do you
cruel
think
theme.
will be at your ballot?
Well, it'll be. I don't know. I'm
You
going
know,
to be
I bet-
teaching in McDowell County, so
I bet
it's
there
kind of
won't
a
be
ways.
many of your students at this bout, but I'm betting that your next bout,
Yeah. Once they know
your whole
about
class turns out.
Yeah, because I'll have 7th, 8th, and 9th graders.
Okay, and
so
what subject
I'm
do you
sure
teach?
Art.
Art. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
I'm sure once they find out.
Right.
For a lot of people, roller derby is sort of like the double life.
Right.
They might be teachers or social workers, librarians, and then they do roller derby, and it's kind of awkward when your worlds collide.
Yeah.
But we have the women that we have playing are awesome. I mean, just all walks of life, all ages and body types and experience levels, and we have mothers, we have single girls. I mean,
Students.
yeah, professionals.
Let me know how the green tea is, if it's oversteeped or whatever.
I'll let you know. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, we'll see. You can't always
If
tell.
not, I'll make a big overreaction. Okay.
We sometimes get that. No, actually, we get really good. We get good response to the tea almost always. Get really good. response.
Especially when we get these kind of like introverted, conservative types who've never had a cup of tea.
Really?
Yeah.
Of hot tea.
We have people who are just who. If they've had a cup of hot tea in their life, it's been one or two. I mean, we have some that won't even drink the tea because they're Republicans.
I'm sure that's why.
Political affiliation has everything to do
No,
with it.
it's true.
As a Republican, I cannot
It's true.
drink this.
It is a
Nice hot tea.
scientifically proven fact that Republicans will not drink tea. We've proved that over and over
He's a
again on this
scientist.
show.
I trust him.
Must believe him.
I
I
trust
don't know
him.
if I believe that thing.
We've at least no, but honestly, we've had a bash of that of Republicans that won't drink tea, haven't we?
Well, I think that they think it might emasculate them.
Demasculate them or emasculate them.
Is it emasculate?
Yes, you're
I
correct.
think
Okay.
that
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
but it won't.
whack.
No, it won't. Oh, it won't. It won't. It doesn't.
On
to
the
put it
floor,
briefly.
splat.
But also, we're in the
don't let
South.
that tea touch your lips.
Yeah.
I mean, in the South, you have your sweet tea, and it's
Sweet
a very
tea.
big thing. I
Right.
mean, so it might not be a matter of political line. It might be,
It's a matter of hot or
Regional.
cold.
Yeah,
It's just the
it's
difference of hot or cold. They'll drink cold, but not hot.
exactly.
And she brings cold tea with her.
I
Well,
noticed.
Republican.
but it's not. Not because I don't like
Transitive
hot
logic.
tea. It's because it's hot in here.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It is hot in here.
I was kind of envious of your iced tea when I saw it.
Well, maybe I should I start serving ice so that people could put an ice
You
cube
might
in their
have
tea.
an option.
An ice cube in their teacup.
option.
I should just have. You know what I should do is I should just have a big old pot of a pitcher of cold ice tea, and the tea party should just be with iced tea when it's so hot.
No, because this part of your ritual, the heating, the teapots, and the
Yes,
whole.
this,
But no,
you know,
no,
this
no,
evening
no,
you
no.
can't talk about certain things
No.
until it makes its noise. I mean, how would you know when to talk about
No.
anything?
No, it
We
would
don't
mess
wanna
up the whole.
compromise
It would mess up
you.
the whole show.
Yeah.
All right.
If people
Well-
want iced tea at the tea party, bring
Bring
your own,
your own. That's
like
right.
I do.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if I can get Jonathan to come in here and if he's got time. He's maybe real too busy. He's running around. But if Jonathan has time, I thought he might like to run the camera, and I was gonna call bing bada ding time for the tattoo and bruises part of the show. So, is it true some of you girls would like to show off some tattoos and bruises? Would you like to do that? I was
Miss
thinking you
Shetty
could go.
loves to show
Dun, dun, dun,
Miss
dun,
Shetty
dun.
will.
You know, you can either put your thing back because you can show your shoulder. Dun, 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 you know, I don't know.
Last
Well,
show. Ding, ding.
I'll tell you, you need to invite us back after
After,
the 26th,
yeah.
and
For-
we will
for
have
the more
then we can
bruises.
do
Brand new
yours.
bruises.
Yeah.
Okay, but part of the rules is if you do it, you got to show them all. but I'll make a deal with you. I'll show all mine
Can't say the name of
Okay.
that.
All your tattoos.
and bruises. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I like that deal.
The tattoos are incidental. You don't have to have tattoos to do roller derby.
I just noticed that some of y'all had some tattoos when you
Yeah.
came in, and I thought so. I bet some of the other girls have some tattoos too. Maybe not.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have some. I mean, that's the thing that's why I think roller derby is so wonderful is we really do have women from all walks of life. I mean, not all of us, are tattooed. Not all of us listen to the same kind of music. I mean, we do have a big variety of women, and we have several women on the team that they don't have tattoos. They don't have a red strip through their hair.
I know, but that probably looks real good on the court too. The
Well, we wear helmets, so
oh,
nobody
it
sees
doesn't
it.
even show.
It's my strip of doom. It's a personal thing.
Strip of doom.
Well,
Love
if your helmet gets knocked off, they'll think you're bleeding.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was shooting for.
Machete's a mean one.
Oh, hey. I only look mean. Don't say that.
Right.
I'm not mean.
Not mean.
I don't mean it.
She's
in-
skilled.
Yeah, no, I
She's
mean it in a
what?
highly
Skilled.
complimentary way.
Right,
You
are
have
you-
to be a mean one.
Are the three of you the meanest girls on the team?
I will say I am
Yeah.
probably one of the
One.
more aggressive girls on
One.
our team.
Excuse me,
I will
one.
admit to that. Mean. not admit.
And are you?
She's the badass.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I thought we couldn't use.
You can't say the H part.
Ah,
You can say
Anyway,
that.
that was another thing I was going to ask. As children, did y'all watch roller derby on TV? Is it new to you, or had you seen it back when it was popular?
I vaguely remember seeing it on TV when I was a young kid.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Do you think that influenced you or not?
No, I don't think
you
it did because it was not even. It was a blip. I found the Blue Ridge Roller Girls about beginning of August, end of July last year, and it was just me looking for some extracurricular, sport to get involved in, and hadn't given much thought to it. And I told my mom about it, and she just said to me, "You need to do that. You would be great." And so I listened to her and joined up, and she was right. So
She
always
just
listen
wanted
to
you
her.
to have some way to get your aggression out.
Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't living with her, so she didn't have to put up with it.
She knew you.
just-
She knew you well, didn't
yeah,
she?
she did.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, actually speaking to a lot of women, I know this is not the case for Scrappy, but a lot of my fellow teammates that I've spoken to, growing up, they didn't necessarily play the traditional sports. Like, I did a little bit of softball, I did a little bit of volleyball, but I didn't really like those sports. And then when I found roller derby, I was like, this is the sport for me. This has everything I want. It's got full contact. A lot of women complain about, knee problems, joint problems, so they can't do the running that soccer requires or some of that stuff. And as you get older, it kind of goes in fray. We have women that age from 21 to in their 40s.
See, it'll come on you the time that your knees will make.
Well, I know, but I'm not going to stop doing this until my body tells me no more.
Myself, when I was young, I've never really been big on sports. When I was young, I liked baseball. And I have one baseball hero, Doc Ellis, who was a pitcher, and then now though, later in life now that I'm really too old to play the sport, I've found rugby. But when I was young, there was no rugby. I mean, there was scarcely even soccer when I was young. It was baseball or football or basketball. And baseball was the only one of those I cared anything for. But now I find these sports. But what I'm seeing going on with the roller derby is I think y'all are just seeing the tip of the iceberg here. Do you know that on their first bout that they did, they had 500 people in attendance? Over 500 people. That is huge for a sports event in Asheville, the first time out. And I've been talking it up a little bit. And right now, there are God knows how many people out there seeing it, and they're hearing about it for the first time. They didn't know that we had roller derby girls here in Asheville, and they're going, wow. Seriously, because that you when you're out in the coffee shop and stuff and talking about it, and you and we talk about it in the coffee shop, and people hear what whoa, then aren't they? They're like.
Well, after we talked, there was a guy I had to talk to. I had to convince him for 15 minutes that roller derby was a sport. He was like, "Oh, it's not a sport." I mean, just sneering. It's like, "Oh, it's not a sport. It's just like wrestling."
Yeah.
But I had to explain.
Wrestling's not a sport.
That's the preconceived notion. But I guarantee you come out to one of our bouts and you will realize
he means TV wrestling.
Yeah. Well, TV wrestling. But if you come out to one of our bouts, you see us. We're red faced, panting.
Oh, sure.
I have pushed myself so hard that I threw up one time. I mean, it is a real athletic sport. And anybody that doesn't believe it, I dare you, get on some skates and come out and skate with us. We'll show you it's a real sport, because you have got to be in good shape to do this. Otherwise, you can't keep up. You fall to the back.
And you were one of the trainer people early on? You've been
Go on, brag on yourself, Tara. Come on now.
Or we will,
yeah. Brag on
yourself.
Well, tell us, how did you get it?
I lived in Raleigh and skated with the girls in Raleigh. There's a league there. And so I'd skated with them from the beginning and through 2 seasons before I quit skating with them. And I probably hadn't skated in maybe 8 months when I moved up here. And even when I was in Raleigh, I'd heard word about there's going to be a roller derby league starting up in Asheville. There's going to be a league and I'd heard it, maybe 6 months ago. So I think maybe it tried to happen a couple times and just wasn't able to get going. But I'd heard that they were trying to do it again, and so it was, I would say within the first couple of weeks of me moving here, I just went to the local skating rink and asked the people that work there, hey, are there some girls trying to start up a roller derby league?
Because you would think that's where you would be practicing, actually.
So they said, yeah, there's about a handful of girls that come on Monday nights during the open skate. So it's like a public session, but there were girls coming just to, learn how to skate and get together. So I went the next Monday, and there were maybe 5 or 6 girls there, and that was about as many as the league had. And from there, we'd found a space to practice, and I just brought what knowledge of things I'd learned in Raleigh. And
were you the first girl that had skated in the league before?
Yeah.
Right. I bet that was a big help to have somebody who had skated in the league before. That was probably just the push you needed to get things over the edge to make it really happen, wasn't it?
Well, yes, definitely. And maybe even without Tara's wanting, we kind of attacked her. I know I attacked her when I joined and was like, help me, because she'd actually been there, done that, and I wanted to learn from her, and she had the experience, so we naturally turned to her. But she really did a good job of getting us trained, and now we've just grown, and we have our own committees. We have a whole entire training committee, and we have coaches now, and so things have really progressed, and you can really see because our entire league has gotten a lot better, and it's really exciting.
How are they doing compared to the girls you'd skated with before?
I think because there are so many leagues around now, it gives an advantage. When Raleigh started up, it was the first one, definitely in North Carolina, and maybe, you know, some of the surrounding states as well. So there wasn't really anyone to watch, grow, or look up to, whereas now there are so many that, you know, a lot of the girls went to see the Raleigh League play or other leagues that are having their first bouts, and to see it is so much motivation as well as the visual learning of things that I feel like we've progressed a lot quicker.
Yeah, I bet every bout that you go to see someone else play, you learn something.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely.
From them. Oh, look how they got past.
What's that?
Look how that one got past.
Right.
Well, yeah, you pick up little tips.
Well, she just ducked down and went through. Look at that.
You pick up strategies, but I mean, I think generally, I mean, the whole roller derby movement, I mean, it's just a really powerful thing because you have all these women who are trying to, you know, do the same thing, build the same leagues, and, you know, different cities everywhere, and so everyone communicates, and, you know, everyone is, I mean, you can, as a roller girl, you can go to any town or city, and, you know, they'll take you in, they'll take you to their practice, they'll let you sleep on their couch, I mean, so it's
a community. Yeah. It's a whole community, and I mean, what a lot of people don't realize, like, I've had people ask me on occasion, well, how much do you get paid?
No.
Paid? Excuse me? I don't get paid anything. In fact, I have to pay. You know, I mean, it's because, you know, I like it because I don't ever want to get paid for roller derby. I mean, some people would like to. I mean, that would be a dream. It would be to do something.
Well, no, you have ticket sales at your events.
This goes that all goes towards perpetuating our league as a whole. You know, this is. The women that started this, we are the ones that keep it going, and the new people that come in, we are the ones that get together and do the bout production and get the merchandise and train new skaters. I mean, it is by the skaters for the skaters. We do not get paid for this, and we are doing this because we love the sport. And we want to see it grow.
And you have the shirts. Do you sell these shirts at your games?
Yeah, we do. You know, we have some merchandise, and we're kind of working on expanding it because, I mean, yeah, you might say, ooh, $8 for a ticket, but I mean, we have to.
How much is a T-shirt?
How much are the T-shirts?
I have no idea.
Come to a show. Come to a game and find out.
I'm not on merchandise.
We have to.
That's not my committee. That's not my committee.
Ask the guy at the T-shirt table. He'll tell you. Okay.
Because we have to pay, you know, to have this at Carrier Park. We have to pay, you know, to practice in a space and, you know, to do all the things.
Right. I'm sure you're playing catch up right now.
Yeah.
But after a while, I mean, I just think it's going to be tremendously successful. What do you think? Is this your first exposure to the fact that Asheville has roller derby girls?
I wish I was able to do it.
You could. Why can't you? We're always taking new skaters.
I have a titanium ankle.
All the better to
get somebody. If my orthopedic surgeon found out I was out there roller derbying, he would go like, under the hospital with you.
But I think a lot of people, you know, say, well, skating's not for me, but I mean, we have people that are, you know, doing, they're referees, or they're doing, you know, statistics for us, or they're helping out at the bouts. I mean, because a lot of people are like, this is really cool, and we want to be a part of it because, you know,
even
they
if you haven't skated, you can learn. I mean, pretty much all the skaters have come in, you know, not skating since middle school.
I can't skate. I try to skate on like a skateboard. Yeah. And here's how it works. Here's the skateboard, and I get on the skateboard like this. And
You're talking about a skateboard. You're not even talking about skates.
Same thing happens with skates. I get on it, but I get on the skateboard. The skateboard goes like that. I go like that, and bam on my butt. And that's
fall.
And then I get up and I'm down again. And then if I put on skates and I go to one of those places where people skate around in a circle and stuff like that, I sort of wobble, or on ice, it's the same thing. I kind of wobble out to the middle where I collapse and fall down. And then other people come and they try to help me up, and I pull them down too. See? And I'm going boop, 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 like that. And finally finally there's a whole pile of people, and eventually they all get me braced up like this, and this whole group of people will push me around a circle, and then they'll let me go, and I whoop.
All right, you gotta come hang out with us so we can see that.
Yeah.
No, it hurt.
Well,
I hurt myself.
but I did skate once because whenever I was a little girl, a skating rink opened up down the street from my house.
And you went.
And we went all the time.
So you know how to skate?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got it all over me. I can't skate.
At one time I could skate very well and fast.
I can never skate well, but I wish I could. I mean, I see it. It looks like an efficient way of getting around.
It's very efficient.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, a lot of people are kind of discouraged. You know, they're like, oh, it seems like something I want to do, but I can't skate. Like, I totally can't skate. I'm still working on skating, and when I first came out, I was like, wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. I mean, a lot of girls...
I'm sure with some practice I could learn. Anybody could, I assume.
Exactly. It's a matter of coming out there and, kind of building the strength in your legs and getting your balance.
And what little skating I've done, which is very little, that made me better than I was at first.
Yeah. It's just a matter of practice. And I guarantee
I can wobble all the way to the middle before I fall instead of falling right at the edge.
However shaky you are, you'll get better. It just takes time.
Too bad you can't skate on snow, so that when you hit the ground, it was soft.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. You ski on snow. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And when you hit the ground, it's not soft. It hurts.
It does. Oh, if it's not powder, huh?
Right.
Nice powder.
Yeah. Like around here, it hurts a lot.
It hurts. It hurts.
Cushioning.
It hurts. And when you water ski, when you fall, depending on how fast you're going, it can hurt.
That hurts.
Yeah. So.
It does hurt when you fall.
It can.
But,
Don't let the pain stop you.
Nope. No, you get used to it.
That's right. Well,
Forge ahead.
You'll have just that many more bruises to show off. All you girls like to show off the bruises after a bout, don't they?
Well, of course. I mean, most of us.
It's a pride thing.
Who did I see with who had a big? I saw somebody had a big bruise like.
Oh really?
Face? It was like a black eye and bruise over one side of their face.
Only one girl on our team I know of has gotten a black eye. Rabbit got a black eye from the bout.
That's right.
She got popped in the eye with an elbow. But I don't think, has anybody had a big bad bruise on their eye? I didn't think so.
Mostly, I mean, it's a lot of ring rash. You'll get the kind of abrasion and bruising, like, on the back of your thighs or on your hips.
Sliding on the rink. Just,
pantyhose
especially. Fishnets. That hurts.
Oh yeah, do y'all wear fishnets?
We've got some girls that wear fishnets, and when they hit the rink, they will have this stippling,
and that extra little texture would be forever seared into the skin, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, fishnets they're not the best idea. I mean, but you want to wear
they're classy,
You want to wear hose. You want to wear hose because otherwise, that's surface against the skin.
Yeah.
Right, but you'd want to wear something like tough pantyhose, that would be somewhat protective.
Yeah, tights even.
And also provide sort of a lubricant so you slide and not rip.
Mm-hmm. It depends. You can go from I'm your trick fishnet to subtle fishnet, because I saw Andy McDowell in one of the natural food stores downtown.
Yeah, she pops in
one
there.
time.
Right.
And she had on a very subtly patterned, but definitely fishnet pair of stockings, and she looked very classy.
Right.
But you can go either direction with fishnet.
Right. I never really hung out with her, but I used to hang out with a girl who wore her underwear.
Just wore her underwear around town.
Yeah. Anyway, she was like in charge of wardrobe or something.
Sure. That's what she told you, huh?
Yeah. Anyway.
That is just very intriguing.
Right.
Andy's underwear.
Right. So,
I was wondering, did she have a line, a lingerie line? Right. A line of lingerie?
No, I think she.
Or was this girl stealing her underwear?
No, I think she was just doing laundry and she just needed some panties today, and just these were clean, and she grabbed them. That's what I think.
They're washing the jeans. I'll just
borrow
these.
I think that's you know.
How did you find out she was wearing Andy's underwear?
Well, she was just saying. That's what she's just told me.
People tell you things,
I know.
don't they?
I was going to ask her if I could wear them. Then I could say, well, I really don't know her that well, but I have worn her underwear.
Wow.
But no, I let it go. You know?
Yeah, good idea. So you have to say only
are
after
there
somebody
other
else
people's
has been
underwear
wearing
that
it.
you have worn?
We won't.
Have you worn other people's underwear? I mean, is that a step you've already taken?
Well, not that comes to mind right off. It's not. It's
It
not.
should be. Isn't that like the nth level of intimacy? You wear their underwear.
After this show, it probably will be. As a matter of fact, we should probably introduce like a new feature, you know, that we come on and during the interrogation we say, and by the way, you know, besides your own, who else's underwear have you ever worn? Anybody of note?
Anybody of note.
Of note.
Oh, well, that's, going to be
Yes, right.
a lot less.
No, as far as I go with underwear, there is one thing I'm upset about and have been upset, and that is that they do not make Spider-Man jockey shorts in my size.
Yeah, I bet they run a little smaller.
Yeah, the kid sizes, Spider-Man jockey shorts all day long. You would go into Walmart, and in the middle of the aisle, here's a big thing of Spider-Man jockey shorts, you know, and you, wow, and are they in my size? They're not in my size, and I'm like, oh man, there's little.
I'm sorry.
So what?
I think that you should start a new business.
There you go.
Big with
You just
Spider-Man
have
jockey
to
shorts.
cut a
Manly,
square and
manly.
stitch it onto yours.
Yeah.
Big
That's what I
Spider-Man.
do.
That's
when I
right,
can
yeah.
just cut a square of the little
You
ones
could
and
cut
stitch
the
it onto your
logo
regular one.
Ever
off of
since-
the little one.
ever
there
since-
and
Ever
get-
since I was little, when I could have worn those little ones, I've been a Spider-Man fan when it was just comic books.
you could
you
like
know,
put it on the
and
back
Batman.
there, so that you know you
Batman.
got a little
I could have a big
swat
bat.
back there.
I could have a big bat on my butt for like a
Yeah.
Batman or something. You know,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, you
Girl,
could
not for
definitely
me.
applicate it onto a regular sized pair of jockey shorts with no problem.
Yeah,
We got several seamstresses.
but it's not. It's
Seems
just.
so
It's
let's
not
tackle
really.
that
It's really just not the
project.
same thing as.
No, it could even be better. I can
think
see
it could
it
be
now.
better.
Yeah. Oh, you
Design
could.
your own.
Oh,
If
It
you're
could be a
serious
whole
about
it could be
collage
designer.
of, you
yeah,
know,
it could be
comics.
designer underwear.
one of our
With-
teammates
with
Friction,
cartoon
she'll make them
characters.
for you.
Yeah, you're promising
Yeah,
we'll
you just-
do
you
something.
I'll call you about it later, puppy.
You
What a
just. I mean, the
victim
sky's
underwear.
actually the limit on that.
Like,
Now that we know you want some underwear, fancy underwear.
They do make fun
Spider-Man
underwear
or
for
but-
women, but not for men.
You know, actually, I'll disagree with that because I was wanting some Wonder Woman underoos,
And?
I could not find any
See,
adult
and,
size.
and did
underoos.
it kind of?
It kind of upset me
Miffy?
because you know what?
Yeah,
When I was looking
okay.
online, I saw some.
Here.
I saw
I'm
some
with you.
people saying that it was sick and gross to want to. I'm like, what's wrong with wanting a grown-up woman-sized pair of Wonder Woman underoos?
I know.
Why
Sick
is
and
that
gross.
weird? I don't know.
Maybe you know, okay, we're different up here in Asheville.
That's very certain.
No, it's really true. We're like a little artistic island here
Unto
and stuff
itself.
like
In
that.
a sea of
rednecks.
Republicans.
But, you know, and maybe it is out there in the rest of the world that might be considered completely weird. But it doesn't seem that way to me here,
yeah.
and it doesn't seem odd to me here to run into someone else who wanted some Wonder Woman
I just like Wonder
underwear.
Woman. I can't wear some
I know
underwear
it's
with
like
Wonder Woman
it's
on
like
it.
oh wow, she's got the coolest costume. Who would not want that? You know, I mean, they make all the cool things to fit like little people. The big people aren't allowed to have cool things.
It's just wrong.
you being punished.
Oh God.
It's like that to me.
It's you being punished
Apparently, in the rest of the world, big
for
people.
growing up and turning into a grown person.
in the rest of
you
America.
should have stayed a kid.
In the
Yeah.
rest of America, maybe it's like
Peter
that. But
Pan.
I think if you go
Knew
to
what he was
Europe, I think it's different in Europe. I bet in Europe you could find Spider-Man underwear in my size.
You know,
Well, if you can find pornographic Snow White and the Seven Dwarf tapes over there, you could for sure find that other stuff.
You've seen these?
oh well, in Europe, the
That's
standards
right, you
for TV are
talked about
totally different. I mean, there's just the raciest, raunchiest stuff on TV. I mean, just
Yeah, I know, I saw it on
during
HBO.
general time. You know, it's not even after 11. It's It's crazy.
And that's why the
It's
Muslims
time for me
want
to
to
boil
destroy
some
us
more water,
all.
isn't it?
It might be. I'm gonna
Well,
have to
we're
drink,
just heating.
drink
How-
this last cup.
How
and
is the
go.
green tea, by the way? Now,
The green tea was fantastic.
I'm actually enjoying
was
both
it?
of them.
Is it all
yeah.
gone?
I
Oh,
No.
don't think so.
No.
All right. Okay. Well, let me put on some more water now.
And John,
This
We're
is-
gonna have to go soon.
you need to check out Dr. Steele.
Okay, that's right. I'm supposed to run y'all off at what, 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
So you can,
Like a minute.
so you can get to your thing. What I want to do though is I want to invite all of you back, or any of you back at any time. You know, I mean, we've known each other a long time, and you've never been to my tea party. And
I know.
now-
I'm so glad I was able to come.
And now you've been here, but any of you and any of the girls on the roller team, on Thursdays and Fridays at 4, drop in.
Sweet.
And just, if you would like to, you think you might like to, you might just show up, you know, because I
Yeah.
see you at the coffee shop and everything, you know.
I got nothing better to do right
Well, I
now.
keep running. I've run into a few of the other girls that are on the roller derby
Yeah.
team and
What
stuff.
coffee shop are they showing up at?
Well, we won't plug that shop.
Oh yeah, we can't say names.
We don't plug the name of that shop. I mean, when we even call them up, they have a television in their shop, and when we call them up when we're doing our tea party, and we beg them to show our tea party in their shop and plug them like crazy, and they don't even show the tea party. Then
So they should
no
be-
more plugs.
But they put a movie on for you the other day.
They did because they wanted to see the movie.
Selfish.
I'd already seen it. Okay, so but we do go there, and we have mentioned them many times.
It shall remain nameless.
But yeah, but I keep running into girls in the roller derby thing. It probably has something to do with the circles I travel in.
Well, we're around too. I mean, we want to be active in the community. We like to get involved with things, and you'll see us, you know, shamelessly promoting roller derby.
Let me see the girl on. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is the vintage shirt.
Yeah.
I have had this since I've joined. It's
It's
kind
the
of
stages.
yeah.
It's
This is vintage.
That one, and
then
then
we
there
got
was
that
this
printed,
one.
and then
We
that
have
was at
lots
our
of
last
different
battle.
stages.
Yeah, we have lots.
But they both have sort of a black eye.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Our
Yes.
mascot has black eye,
Black eye,
and
missing
black
teeth,
Uh-huh.
crazy braids,
braids,
helmets.
So we have 3 generations of T-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You know, I think they should have a cigarette sticking out of their mouth.
She had it. Well,
She used to
she
have
has a
a
hate
little-
sheet on my
Yeah,
shirt.
Yeah,
that,
that
but
was the
you know,
original.
like hanging out the corner there.
Well, that would be promoting.
Yeah, we don't really want to promote that.
Smoking.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, some of us smoke, but it's not something we'd want to promote.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of
We do have a lot of
interested.
children
It's
fans.
kind of interesting because you know there's a whole culture. There's because y'all are talking about a subculture here, but there's also a motorcycle mama culture that kind of reminds me of this.
You'd be a good
Yeah.
motorcycle
I
mama.
want a Harley.
Yeah.
So if you want to
Well-
give me some money, send it to.
She needs her a Harley.
Yeah.
And what is your name?
My name's Miss Shetty.
Machete's Harley Fund.
Machete's Harley.
Miss Shetty's Harley Fund.
And tell me, what does that mean? What did you show me? What you did with your hands? No, you did.
Oh,
Okay.
it's just a Slayer. I don't know.
Oh, that's Slayer. Okay, this.
No,
No, that's not Slayer.
No.
What? What is
What
that?
is it?
God.
No, this is.
No, I
this is horns for
Rock
like.
Yeah.
on.
It's
Horns.
horns. Okay.
Throw some horns or.
Right. Okay.
Okay, gosh, sorry, Miss
It's not
Cockle.
Well, no,
specific to
well, no, I'm
Slayer,
trying
alright?
to. Okay.
I
Does anybody?
prefer
What?
to as
Okay. What
Slayer.
is this? I see this all the time. Okay. You talk about MySpace.
Are we talking about throwing signs? Because I
I don't know. I'm trying to figure them out because I see.
We're not that alternative.
I see people's spaces on MySpace that seem like generally I find that people that are be about throwing signs and stuff. I don't think they seem to think they're very cool. I don't think they're very cool.
Yeah, they think
Okay,
they're.
but I see people's MySpaces who seem to be very nice people, and then their photo is here, and they're like, and what is this?
I have no idea what
I
that
don't
means.
know.
We can't help you with that one. I don't
Okay,
know.
all right. Hi there. This is Randini. Have you brought a magic trick?
No.
Oh.
Are you a magician? Really?
Pull a
Tables,
chicken out of the
okay.
teacup.
Well,
I'm gonna be a
gonna-
magician and disappear because I gotta go to practice.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you
I'm gonna
guys.
get. Okay, it's great. Come. Okay, but you're all invited back, and tell the
Thank
other
you.
girls
We
to.
will.
And
Wait, we
please
gotta-
come back
I want
We
to
gotta-
play something here real quick.
one at a
One
time,
zoom
or
in,
more than
one
one at a
zoom in.
time, or
Yeah,
something
Got
like
it
that.
all, or you
Alright, we're
just
gonna
want-
zoom in
As
one
long
more
as you let
time
me-
on the flyer.
As long as you don't make my show go away.
I ain't gonna make your show
Okay.
go away.
All right, and you can, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you my seat.
Show go away anyway.
You gotta put it like right in front of your face, evidently.
That'll
John.
work. Just put it up here.
Oh, that works.
Back off and let me get out of my chair. I'm going to give you my chair, and I'm going to I'm going to get some more tea water.
Turn blue for a minute.
Roller derby. Come out on
We had the roller derby.
Sunday,
Did you
August
watch it?
26th. It's gonna be great
did.
fun.
I liked to
You
know it
can
even
buy
got through
tickets
the door.
beforehand or at the gate, and we'll put on a good show. It's, you know, far more
Jolly good
entertaining than a
time.
movie and much more entertaining. So, come on out. We'd love to have you. And we should say thank you for everyone who came out to the first one because it went really well, and we
Yes.
appreciate and respect everyone for supporting us. So,
Word.
wow, did I make everything blue? Did I do
No,
that?
that's that guy.
Oh, are you okay? I was like, oh, I'm wrecking stuff already.
Wow. That's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
neat,
Yeah.
Randy.
Made me spit
So
my
you
tea.
don't have to. Look,
Awesome.
that is great.
I like the red.
Dude, stick that on the
We
thing
could have a
and turn it on
psychedelic
if you
tea
would.
party.
I certainly
Okay.
will.
And I'll go out to the
Was
car
it
and
good?
get
Be
some.
careful out there because there's a crowd of people that's waiting on autographs from you guys. I like to,
Yeah.
I like to never even got out the door, through the door.
Sure.
Roller derby in Asheville is just about to take off. Y'all just don't know. I think it's
How
going
about
to
they
be.
get across the Smoky Bird Bridge?
I think it's going to be the next big thing.
It
There's
is.
your
right there.
coat.
Oh, here, Scrappy.
And thank you all so much. And do come back.
Okay.
All of you, any of you, come back. I'll be around.
New toy.
All right.
Don't forget your little derby dolls.
Oh yeah, don't forget the derby.
Nice to meet you all.
You too.
Come back to the tea party, please.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I'm tired of being the only girl.
A wheel.
Can we take that flyer?
Oh, what a mess.
You want tea?
Sure.
This is probably not the best idea to bring all this in here. Oh no, I'm losing wheels left and right. Do you need some help?
Wheels are trying to escape.
Well, I got all my outdoor wheels, you know, separate. Well, have fun, you guys.
Bye.
Oh, dude, I love it. I want to rock the lap to it all the time.
What is this thing you're playing with, Randy?
It's a Luma key. I'm Luma keying. And I'm just changing the backgrounds.
Yeah, I see
everything
that.
everything that's black is now green.
Neat. I love it. Is this our new board
Yes,
that
this
they
is
bought
the
for
new
us?
switcher. This is the same kind of switcher that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I brought my laptop in, because I am going to, we can even do picture in picture. See, I can do a picture here,
Uh-huh.
and I can make it small. Watch this. And I can cover your face up. So we can have a secret guest in here, and I can interview somebody, and I can say, now she don't want to be shown on TV, so we have her face blocked out.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oops, we just showed her on TV. Sorry, guys.
Oh, dear.
So we've got to put a block. We need to do that to John right now. Put a block
Yeah.
right on top of his head.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
won't be
that'd be
showing.
funny.
So he won't be showing. He'll be looking at it and he'll say, where did I go? Okay, I'll move.
See, now right now you can't tell that it's there.
I know. Good. So how you been?
Okay. How have you been?
Everybody be real quiet. Don't
How
let
you
John know.
been?
I've been great. I've been doing fantastic. And everything's been going well. And yourself?
I've been working real hard.
I heard you've been working really hard, and you're having some problems with
Final Cut.
Final Cut.
It's driving me crazy.
Yeah. You just do it for the millinery, correct? Millinery videos, is that correct?
Well, right now I'm working on making these gorgeous silk roses.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see them there.
Not similar to this, but not like that.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
Yeah. But
That's gonna be funny when he comes in here.
finished all my shooting. It takes when you do
Hey, John.
everything.
Yeah.
It takes so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
So Then you start editing it, and then you have to learn a new editing program. Oh, it's hard work. Let me tell you, it's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
I brought the nostril cam,
Well, good.
so we can add that in.
Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also,
Well, what I was going to say is that Final Cut Pro may not be. I mean, I know you use iMovie. That may be the best thing for you.
I know, you're
Final Cut
right.
Pro is more for if you're making documentaries, movies, things of that nature, where you need to add special effects, and you're
I
going
don't
to
need
need
special effects.
you're going to need to be adding
Got some
color
peanut butter?
definition of
No, I
video,
don't.
stuff like that.
No,
So
I
you don't really need Final Cut Pro. In my
Pineapple
opinion, lemon pie. Wow, we got lemon pie.
pineapple out of it.
We got lemon pie. I'm gonna make John's head disappear. Boom.
Wow.
That's incredible. Just made your head disappear.
Yes.
Is that not incredible?
Make it come back now. 'Cause
I don't want to make it
I have
come
to,
back.
eat this pie. I'll need a head.
I don't want to.
But I didn't see you. I didn't see it. Was it? How long's it been gone? Just when you said that?
Your head? I've lost my head. Oh dear.
He lost his head.
What did you?
Let's bring his head back.
How did you?
There's your head back.
Did you push that when you said that? You didn't. Was it always gone or what?
Yeah, it was always gone.
Oh, okay.
Watch, it'll be gone again.
I know. There's a picture in picture.
Randy's having a lot of fun.
Let's do some. Let's turn. Look, I don't like a black background. Do you?
Mhm.
Let's make a green background.
Okay. Whatever.
Let's make it green.
Okay. Or
Just turning everything black.
that looks
green.
my hair look funny. Well, I've been told my hair has a life of its own.
Yeah.
Have some.
I don't care for any pie. I had some cookies before I left the house, and I do appreciate it though.
3 for $1. Whose pies are these?
I'm going to do some Lumina keying tonight on sound.com. That's why I brought my laptop in. I've got a nice background made, and I'm going to move me and Richard up here a little ways, and I'm probably going to take your thing out and just let the light shine on the black so it'll illuminate a little more.
Where's
Probably
the
not going to use that
molecule?
light.
Oh, I turned it off earlier.
Because it was hot.
Partly, but the girls were doing their thing with their paper dolls.
Probably won't use that light. Now I did blue screen last night. Did you see the show by any chance? I had